The Nintendo Switch is a great platform for couch co-op gaming. We've already made a video of the top 20 couch co-op games that were exclusive to Switch, but now I wanted to talk about my favorite first-party Nintendo Switch games that also have co-op. So there's not going to be any hidden gems here. You probably know all these games, but I wanted to talk about them anyways. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze came to the Nintendo Switch with its challenging platforming intact, and now introduces the more accessible Funky mode for those seeking a less punishing experience. The game's animations translate smoothly between docked and handheld modes, offering an enjoyable portable gameplay experience. Funky mode, featuring the stylish Funky Kong, doesn't compromise the core gameplay, but adds extra chances to rectify mistakes and employs unique abilities like Feathered Falls and Spike Immunity. The controls feel tight, although handheld mode might pose slight difficulties with smaller shoulder buttons. The difficulty remains high, but rarely feels unfair, except for a frustrating rocket barrel level. Boss battles are challenging yet fair, and extra lives are readily available. Donkey Kong Country Returns and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze are two of the best co-op 2D platformers of all time, as far as I'm concerned. I hope they make another new Donkey Kong Country game pretty soon. The co-op is excellent. Donkey Kong can carry Diddy around to help you with those difficult platforming sections while Diddy Kong shoots his gun, and you can jump and climb and fight enemies together. It's an excellent co-op experience. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch brings an enhanced and expanded version of the beloved 2011 platformer that was on Nintendo Wii. The game maintains its classic Kirby action with improved visuals, tighter gameplay, and the addition of 2 new modes. The story follows Kirby and his friends retrieving missing parts of an intergalactic traveler's ship, offering a 2.5D adventure full of creativity and fun. The newly introduced Merry Megaland mode features 11 Kirby minigames, and Megalore Epilogue presents an entirely new mini campaign with challenging boss battles. This is basically a whole new game, and it's also great in 4-player co-op. With upgraded graphics, new abilities, and additional content, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is a colorful celebration of the franchise, appealing to both new and returning players. Kirby's just always great for some co-op fun, and I'm so glad that they finally brought this one to Switch. It's one of the best Kirby games. Pikmin 3 Deluxe revitalizes the acclaimed Wii U exclusive for the Nintendo Switch, introducing revamped controls, fresh features, new side missions, and all original DLC. Following newcomers Alf, Brittany, and Charlie on PNF 404, players use the unique abilities of the titular Pikmin to gather resources. The game presents a captivating story mode that has been upgraded with an ultra-spicy difficulty, and an engaging split-screen co-op mode, enhancing the experience for veteran players and newcomers alike. The co-op mode is an excellent addition, and it's a shame that it's limited to an assist mode in Pikmin 4, but we're talking about Pikmin 3. The deluxe side story missions featuring new levels and time challenges from different protagonists' perspectives add to the replay value. The game's engaging story mode and the addition of local co-op make it a worthwhile experience, especially for those new to Pikmin 3, while the new content, side missions, and enhancements offer an enticing option for returning players. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, originally conceived within Super Mario 3D World, has minigame-like levels featuring Captain Toad's unique traversal. Nintendo recognized its brilliance and turned it into its own game. The Switch version maintains the core design while adding new levels, expanded challenges, and gyro controls, and of course, the 2-player co-op mode. It's a visually impressive title that shines on both handheld and TV modes. With the addition of new levels themed on Super Mario Odyssey, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker remains a must-play puzzler with a fresh twist for newcomers and rediscovered joy for those who've encountered it before. And it's a really great equal co-op experience where you're playing Toad and Toadette. Solving the puzzles with a friend make this so much more enjoyable. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is a Zelda-themed Dynasty Warriors game that takes players back to the events of The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, exploring the backstory of the Great Calamity. While it lovingly incorporates elements from Breath of the Wild, such as signature mechanics and items, the combat takes center stage. Each character boasts distinct gameplay mechanics, enhancing the combat variety. The game is rich in content, offering a diverse character roster, creative progression, and engaging combat. Despite some limitations in character development, Age of Calamity provides an enjoyable and thrilling experience that captures the essence of its source material, and you can play through the entire game in split-screen co-op. Super Mario 3D World was ported from the Wii U to the Nintendo Switch, packed in with Bowser's Fury, which is not the game I'm going to talk about because the co-op in that is less than great. But Mario 3D World allows you to play as Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad as they venture into the Sprixie Kingdom, striving to save kidnapped Sprixies from Bowser's clutches. Combining free roaming gameplay with linear platforming, 3D World boasts inventive levels, novel mechanics, and a wealth of ideas. In my opinion, this is the best co-op Mario game of all time, and I'd love to see a sequel to this version of Mario. But Mario 3D World is excellent, although you really gotta work together and make sure your players are all at least somewhat competent or equal in skill. Otherwise, you're not going to have a great time. You're going to see a lot of people going into bubbles, and it can really throw off the camera controls. But it's still a really great game. Luigi's Mansion 3 impresses with its stunning visuals, varied environments, and captivating character animations. While it starts slowly, the game escalates as you gain your vacuum backpack and flashlight, venturing through 17 imaginative floors. The game's greatest strength is its constant gameplay variety, requiring adaptable strategies to capture diverse ghost types. The addition of Luigi, a deployable clone, further enhances the experience, offering inventive puzzle solving and two-player co-op. With around 15 hours of gameplay, Luigi's Mansion 3 is an absolute delight, boasting clever design, entertaining boss battles, and a scare-scraper multiplayer mode. In summary, Luigi's Mansion 3 is a captivating, charming, and cleverly crafted adventure that rivals any Ghostbusters game, although there are plenty of parts where I think the game is a little bit padded. When you think you're making progress and you're going to move up in the elevator, the button comes and gets yanked away from you, and then you have to go back to the same level. I hated that part of the game, but the core gameplay is all there, and if you could focus on that and the co-op, it's a good experience. WarioWare Get It Together offers a zany and enjoyable experience with its rapid-fire microgames, now featuring unique characters with diverse abilities. The game's story mode, while brief, introduces the madness in a fun way, and you could play through the whole story in co-op. The game just moves so fast, and you're constantly changing between minigames, so you don't get a lot of time to learn them. You gotta just really wing it, and do your best to figure out the game mechanics on the fly. The game's visuals are vibrant and full of personality, enhancing the overall experience. WarioWare Get It Together remains an absurd delight for quick bursts of wacky fun and score-chasing excitement. Yoshi's Crafted World offers a colorful and accessible platforming experience, with its charming aesthetic and simple gameplay mechanics, catering to younger gamers and those seeking relaxed gameplay. While the game's levels provide objectives like collecting coins, maintaining health, and finding hidden items, the overall design is familiar for series veterans. The visual charm is a standout, as the crafted environments creatively repurpose everyday objects. Though the gameplay innovation is limited, the inclusion of a cooperative mode adds a fun dynamic, especially for less experienced players. Although this doesn't bring anything new to the table as far as platforming games or Yoshi games for that matter, it doesn't matter. It's a fun co-op game for gamers of all ages, and I thoroughly enjoyed this one. But I don't know if it's my favorite Yoshi game. I think Woolly World might be better, but it's still completely worth playing. And I hope that they do another co-op Yoshi game in the future. Maybe make it 3D. Snipperclips offers engaging multiplayer puzzle solving with its charming visuals and clever concept. Developed by SFB Games, this title shines in co-op mode, where players manipulate adorable characters through snipping, crouching, and teamwork to solve puzzles and fill gaps. While it lacks the same appeal for solo play, the game's originality, humor, and challenging levels make it a delightful addition to the Switch library, particularly for those seeking cooperative and interactive experiences. There are my 10 favorite co-op Switch games that are all first party. What are some of yours? What did I miss? And if you enjoyed this video, just make sure you watch our underrated co-op Switch games video. That's the one you want to go to if you want to find some games you haven't heard of. Thank you for watching.